The finale was a crazy crazy thing to happen to Mateo. Season five we basically pick up right where we leave off, and we're going to be dealing a lot with Mateo trying to stay within the Cloud9 world and within the country. So it's just going to be this issue was. It's a very complicated issue, so it's not going to be resolved in one episode. So we're just going to be continuing, sort of like dealing with that particular issue that throughout the season. It was really, really intense. It was very triggering filming that episode. I remember at the table read, I turned to my right after closing the script, and America and Lauren were just a puddle, and they were just crying. And I was told by Justin Spitzer that that's what the finale was going to be, but I don't think any of us were prepared for how it was going to affect us. We were all very emotional after the table read. We were all very emotional during filming of the finale. I remember the one scene where Mateo was in the van being carted off, and I just look out to my entire Cloud9 family, and everybody was just sobbing. And I was like, I don't think people are acting right now. People are like deeply affected by what they, sort of like being in the moment and seeing what they're seeing right now. And what's been really special is hearing from everybody, all of the fans who've been watching the show. I've heard from people all over the world how important they think the issue is, and how deeply affected they were by the finale, because it's happening to the people they love and people they know. And like my mom went through the same thing, my uncle went through the same thing, so we're definitely hitting a nerve and sort of like touching people's hearts. Well, it's very important. I mean, comedy comes from a place of truth, and like real comedy and real good comedy comes from a place of truth. So, and I think that's what our show does really well. I mean, you can't, I mean, and we are in the nature of the show is that we work in a superstore. You have all these kinds of different people working in one place. So it would be we would be doing a disservice if we didn't tackle issues that affected each and every one of us. And it's because we're a diverse cast that we're able to sort of comment on and draw from storylines that are very diverse and that affects everybody. I'm back. So that was the biggest thing I got on social media was just like, are you being written off the show? What's happening? Well, I'm here, so that's a good sign. But it is going to be a challenge. We're still trying to figure out how Mateo's going to be plugged in the whole Cloud9 world. Well, I love Mateo because Mateo's like a character that people love to hate and hate to love. He's deeply flawed. I mean, he has a lot of things that are very just like, oh god, kind of eye rolly about him. But I mean, he does have a good heart. He is a really sweet guy. Deep down, he is a very sweet guy. And he is. I feel like in a certain way, even though Mateo is a very specific character, that he's queer and Asian, he also kind of represents the everyman as well. Like like a lot of people are going through what he's going through right now. So I think that's why people are like really sort of attached to his character. We are very close. I remember when we filmed the season one, finished filming season one, and the crew was like, "Oh, just wait till like season four, season five. You guys are all gonna hate each other." And here we are, season five, and we all love each other. We all hang out all the time. We've had a group text going on since day one of filming the pilot, and it's just become our family. It really is our family, and I don't know. I'm just really grateful. It's such an amazing feeling to come to a place of work where it doesn't feel like work, and it just feels like you're hanging out with friends, and that's what it is on our set. I just think that I've only read the first three scripts, and I think our writers are doing a great job of sort of like trying to integrate what we're going to do with Mateo's storyline. There's a lot more episodes for season five. We're doing 18 this season. So I don't know. Like I hope I can't wait to see what's in store for Mateo, because it's going to be good.